Remember the auto union?
Whoa! It's not a pull ring. It's for access to the points.
Should we just put a wrench on the crank and see if we can turn it over by hand?
There's no way to do it.
There's no way to do it, huh?
Yeah, or at least that we've discovered thus far.
Oh, there's a way. There's always a way.
Yeah, the end of the crank has the points.
So,
okay, internet. Tell us what we're missing here.
So the first thing we should do, though, is we should take the spark plugs out and throw oil in there.
All right.
Yeah. And
you have acetone and AFT?
yeah, just
Yes.
ATF will just work.
Yeah,
We don't need to.
I've got a spray bottle made up of the
you
Jim
do?
Vine
Oh,
special
all right.
sauce.
Sweet berry wine.
Oh, they're not even tight.
Do that by hand.
Yeah.
There you go.
We ain't gonna fool around here.
Smells like progress.
That's what we're doing. I got the cables here.
We have my my starter button.
I get it.
Let's see if we can get things clear here. So let's see. So we've got a positive.
All right, that's a little better.
You can use that as your ground. That looks like it's maybe wrong.
Head bolts or
Yeah,
anything.
but it's got a gasket between there and the block.
That's true.
Maybe. Oh, but it's threaded in. Oh, that you could put.
Yeah, but I want a head bolt.
And we need to go down to the starter.
Or you want to put the one with the...
Convinced, but I figured we'd give it a try.
You never know.
You never know.
It would be a miracle.
You will. Yeah.
Well, I thought it was a miracle when Steve got the original 4CV engine running.
Links to that video here and in the description if you want to take a look.
As bad shape as the rings were and all that.
I had this sense not because when I said
I helped Alistair with the cabriolet, and we pulled that engine out, and that engine was just, it was just
Rust. Yeah.
just everything was just. And then I seen on the internet, I looked, another guy with.
So
Well, what happens is because it's a two-stroke engine, you got the ports that are open
just
all
hook that
the
up
time. If you don't
to the
block
terminal.
the
And
moisture
then
gets in
hook
there and
one into
everything,
that, too.
and
At least one
Well, I got
piston's
one to the
stuck.
ground, and then
the
what is this one?
pistons
This one
become
goes
one,
ground to,
and the crankshaft,
so
all
this
the
is to the
bearings,
ground.
everything free. You know, they just,
And then
and it's a built-up
No,
crank.
this
and
one.
you have to
This
send
guy
it,
goes
send
to
it
here.
Like the guy said, send it
This
to
thing.
some foreign country. Well, they'll probably tell you that it
Yeah.
can't be rebuilt.
so you're going to try to use the assume the. All right, I doubt that's going to work.
And
but
he
let's
tried all
Yeah,
kinds
yeah,
of things to try to free up the pistons and everything. No
Okay,
way.
good. That's what we want to hear.
Not sure.
Okay, there's our answer. Of course, the problem is we don't get a whole lot of. Oh. The starter solenoid is working.
Wow.
It's turned.
It turned.
Did it?
It did.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, it turned.
it sure did.
Amazing.
Well, part of it turned. This back one
Watch
doesn't.
the. Can you see the pulley down there?
Yeah. Turn on a little bit.
So I can see sloshing in the first two holes, but not in the back one.
Want to put you on the battery?
Well, we can use. Okay, we got two batteries. That would work. Oh, of course, we're running 12 volts through a 6-volt battery
Yeah.
already, 6-volt starter already. So I think it strikes me as promising enough that we should take
Pull the head
this.
off?
We should take this thing off and see if we can get something on that pulley.
Help it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's undo the bolts that are holding this thing on, that aluminum casting. We have a strap wrench, a heavy-duty strap wrench.
Heavy duty strap
I
wrench.
used to have one that was a chain.
I don't have a
One at
chain.
home.
How about an oil filter wrench?
This will do damage, but there. Strap wrench.
Ooh, that might be interesting.
Do we know which direction this thing turns?
Won't matter for these purposes. Well, that isn't moving.
Is it out of gear, by the way?
It was moving.
Unknown, and unfortunately there seems to be some kind of linkage issue. So it's kind of hard to tell what the deal is.
How about the clutch? Is that any good?
Unknown. Although actually, when you do push the clutch, Jim, you want to push the clutch?
I got the hood.
I'm trying to tie it up.
I think we checked that when we seen something move, didn't we?
Yeah, it'd be this thing here. Oh yeah, well, I mean the arm is actuated and everything. Okay,
So hold it down.
Yeah, hold it down. Hold it down, Jim.
Oh. Wow.
That didn't make any difference, though.
No difference?
No. I could try it the other direction, although it shouldn't really make any difference, but... No, not promising.
Push it down.
You know what I've always wanted to do is do the thing where you modify a spark plug and put a grease fitting in it.
Oh,
And then you pump it full of grease, because you can get something like 10,000 psi out of a grease gun.
Ooh.
And that's how piston McNuggets are made.
Well, that's the one that I didn't see any movement in. You know, you could see some of the liquid that when you were hitting the starter button.
I left the stick in there.
Oh well. You could see these two. I think were the liquid was being moved. This one was not.
Yeah, I think this one seems to be the one that maybe is halfway. Yeah, that the stick's just.
Well, you just pull the head off.
Yeah. Gee, yes, that would work, wouldn't it? Why don't we
Looks
do
like
that?
it's easy enough to come off. Right?
Yeah, let's just pull the head off. Why not? We got the screwdriver here.
Let's just pull the head off. It's behind you, the black handle.
Right. Where's this thing? Oh, is there a?
Well, maybe it does need to go.
Even more, huh?
That's wild.
Here's the tool.
Let me spin it.
Well. All right. Oh, look, it's what's living in there. Oh.
Bugs.
How the hell does squirrel nest get in there?
Oh, bugs, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh. You just hold that over that way. Something's holding. Oh, the gasket. I think I may need a new head gasket. Nice light. Oh, I like that is.
Well, this doesn't look as bad as the cabriolet one looked.
No. Oh, there's the Jerome.
Did a block
So,
and try whacking them?
Yeah, yeah, and just see if we see any. Now it's interesting. How come this is dry?
Yeah, where's our spray stuff?
It leaked down about around the piston.
Well, if
Yeah,
it
and I
leaked
guess it
down,
just
that's a
evaporated. Yeah, that's
Good, good thing if it leaked down.
yeah.
Is the spray?
Yeah, the spray is it's yep.
Let's see it. Oh yeah, that goes fast. Hello there.
That's the one we were kind of thinking was.
Yeah, this one looks pretty.
The head gasket looks good. I
Well,
really
because
use that.
that one,
Just a little. We just spread, just mush it down a little bit. It'll be fine.
that one's probably
How you got this far? man?
covering the port,
Uh huh.
maybe. So that one, you know what I mean? If the the port is blocked, so the air couldn't get into that one.
Oh, you want to try it again?
Well, I think we should beat on it with a stick, with like a piece of 2x2 or something,
Yeah.
and just tap them and see if we see any motion at all.
We don't want to get all that out of there before we don't splash it all over us.
That doesn't look great. That looks like one that top Looks like one solid piece.
I mean,
Well, this looks a hell of a lot better than the one we took apart.
I mean, this is not rusty by my standards.
Oh, the other, you should have seen the one that Alistair had. I mean, it was.
Actually, what would be good is another hammer, and I'll hit this, that. Presumably, this goes all the way up to the top, so I would say that one's maybe halfway down.
Yeah.
So that one's got the most mechanical advantage on the crankshaft.
Oak or something. Did that move?
Yes, yes, it did.
Did it?
When you hit the middle, when you hit the middle, when the end one moved up.
Well, it moves. It looks like it bounces.
Yeah, it bounces. Yep.
I hate to ask the obvious question, but is it in neutral?
What's that?
The gearbox.
Unknown.
Unknown. Yeah.
Because, you know, if you're trying to move it.
Yeah.
But it would move some anyway. And we did try it with putting our foot on the clutch, but we don't know whether the clutch actually disengaged. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, the clutch could be stuck too. You know.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm
Got a little, what's a little more oil on the
this poor
lens of that.
this poor thing. Yeah.
That's in which direction the pistons are going.
How would we do that?
That's moving. I think that may have actually been moving up.
This guy's moving up.
No, this one moving up when,
when
you're hitting that one.
Put a dial indicator on. Oh yeah. Oh, I definitely moved. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, I'm going to assume that this one's free. Now, the problem is though, remember that this one's about halfway down, so it has the most mechanical advantage on the crankshaft. This one is probably the problem, because if this one is making this one move, then that means this is moving. But who knows about this one?
Right, that one.
I would beat on that one some. Where's our? We should put some more. Yeah.
Watch these two.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nothing. Feels dead, doesn't it?
So, what might be worth doing is taking some putty or something and filling the ports here, and then filling this with this solution and let it sit for a couple weeks, a couple months until next. Yeah, that one's definitely moving, and this one you can see it move too, but it's only going to bounce because nothing can move very far unless this one moves.
Right.
You'll think that one's not moving at all.
That's what I
don't
think.
think so.
I think you're right about that.
And you know, actually, even what we've done here isn't bad. Actually, what we should do is we have tons of ATF.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
We should fill this thing up through. Let's see, if we pour stuff through the ports, that should go into the crankcase.
Yeah.
So we could essentially fill the thing up with ATF.
I think Alistair tried that on the one he had, didn't he? He filled the whole thing up.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
but I think this has got more hope than his.
No, this definitely looked. His did not look as good as this. His was, you know, you looked at it, you could see that they were just fused.
Well, here's the question of the hour. How optimistic do we want to be and order ourselves a new head gasket for this thing?
Not that optimistic.
Okay, all right.
yeah, not yet. Yeah, I'd like to. So you got plenty of ATF? I mean,
Yeah.
4 to 6 weeks later.
But that doesn't matter.
If we can get it to turn anyway, that's... Whoa.
Look at that. It felt like it moved too. It wasn't just slipping. Oh, famous. Why did I even say that?
You want to take the head off
Yeah,
so
I
I
do.
can see the... That back piston moves at all.
That's interesting. Everything is soaked down. I mean, right? That's interesting. So what I want to do is go the other way this time. That's
I saw something in
Oh,
there.
they moved. Just
Yeah,
these
but the back cylinder did something too. Tap on that. Hammers out. Okay, I'm gonna play this back in slow motion. Pay attention to each cylinder. And with that thunk, this project pretty much came to an end.
Although it makes absolutely no sense that these guys can move like that 1/4 of an inch, something that doesn't move at all. Something is not right there.
Sure.
Several months later.
Well, we don't get to see what happens to this car, but it's going away now after months of taunting.
Well, saving this little DKW Junior is now the responsibility of the new owner.
You're good.
Best of luck to you. I hope you have a stash of parts. Or you're just going to electrify it. That would be pretty cool. Thanks for watching.